A man is accused of rape in Poinsett County, and you're looking at him right there. Shan Rich, 41 of Harrisburg, is under arrest and is being investigated for a case of rape. It's an investigation that is being conducted out of Harrisburg by the Poinsett County Sheriff's Office, Harrisburg Police Department, and Arkansas State Police Crimes Against Children Division. That last division I mentioned is of note because although we don't know anything about potential victims, we do know that it is being investigated and that it is possible that it was a child. The allegation, of course, right now is yet to be proven. Innocence until guilt is proven in America. Of course, we remember that always, but we also want to let you know what's going on in your community. Rich was taken for a probable cause hearing. That was yesterday. Judge Ron Hunter set a $250,000 cash-only bond, and we've seen that in the probable cause affidavit. He has been ordered to have no contact with anyone under the age of 18 or the victim or family of the victim. He's scheduled for his first appearance in circuit court on October 29th. Of course, that's a short ways away as authorities will continue their investigation. They couldn't really release much else about this case, except to tell us that this had taken place and that there had been an arrest in it. Now, we will keep you up to date on this story. We'll keep following it. Hopefully, we'll have more information about it, but at the same time, got to give authorities a wide berth on this one, just because they may be dealing with a possible alleged child victim. NEA report will let you know on this story as it develops. A Jonesboro woman is missing and has been missing for several days now. We want to make sure that we're involved in the effort to try to get this information out as well. Lisa Mans Prescott was last seen at 6:15 on Friday at Valley View. The family is asking for the public's help to find her. It says she was last seen wearing black Winnie the Pooh pajama tops with purple and pink on it. Eeyore was on that pajama top, it said, maybe wearing a fleece purple robe, but she does not have her wallet, purse, or cell phone with her. It was strange because her home did not appear to have been broken into, but the front door was left unlocked with the dog running loose inside of the home. The family also mentioned in a social media post shared almost 5,000 times that her red blood cell count is low and she may be disoriented. They're asking if you've seen her to please contact Jonesboro Police Department. They're also asking if you have any information, maybe if you have located a possible piece of evidence, including like that fleece purple robe or maybe that pajama top that was unique with the Winnie the Pooh and Eeyores on it. If you have that information or if you just know anything that might be able to assist authorities, they're asking for you to contact Jonesboro Police Department. Very strange case in Jonesboro. A set of alleged shoplifters left an important item behind whenever they left the scene of what was said to be an attempt to take gas from Murphy Oil at the Parker Road Walmart in Jonesboro. This was reported early Saturday, about 6:30 a.m., and it was Jonesboro Police Department that took the call. They said a white Ford Crown Victoria pulled up to pump fuel, and two people got out of it to try to pay for the fuel with a card that was declined, so they said they would walk to Walmart to get the funds. They left one of the ID for the second suspect. The first suspect's name was not in the report. Minutes later, authorities said they both came running back to the vehicle from Walmart without paying and jumped in the vehicle and left. The problem is that the attendant still had the ID of the suspect, or at least one of the suspects, Ronnie J.C. Richardson, 33, of Jonesboro. Authorities continued their investigation on that one, and it even said that Richardson tried to come back to get his ID, but he left before authorities could make contact with him. Nonetheless, the other suspect's name was not mentioned. It did say he had a tattoo on his neck, so in the report, maybe that helps jog someone's memory. But make sure you don't leave your ID behind if you don't pay for the gas. Story to let you know about now that hopefully will help a future child to avoid being in this similar situation. After a child was taken to the Memphis Le Bonheur Hospital because that a mother was, riding in the passenger seat of a vehicle with the child in a kangaroo holder and then the seatbelt over the child, making the child kind of a sandwich in between her and the seatbelt. And unfortunately, they were in an automobile accident. This took place on Friday, It was at 3:53 that officers arrived at East Highland Drive and Range Street. The accident took place there, and they found the mother, who is the passenger in the accident, holding her baby in a kangaroo baby carrier, crying, asking if the baby was okay. Authorities were told that she had the car seat at home but was in a hurry and thought the baby would be okay. After being taken to an area hospital, the child was transported to Lebaner's Children's Hospital in Memphis for further treatment, but we don't have a condition update as of the latest report. Also in that report, the vehicle's driver was acting erratically at the scene. In fact, refused to calm down and actually had to be handcuffed because of her behavior for several minutes. The driver was cited for no passenger restraint and careless and prohibitive driving. The passenger mother was cited for second-degree endangering the welfare of a minor. Of course, the reason we're bringing this story to you to remind everybody to always keep your kids in their proper safety seats. There are rain chances in the forecast just about every day this week, except for today. It's all part of your New Wave Wireless forecast, home of the $49 iPhone screen repair. Here's what it looks like, and let's start with tonight, where we don't have any rain expected. Partly cloudy, a low down to 72. But for Wednesday, the rainfall starts. 30% chance for showers and thunderstorms during the day, increasing up to a 50% chance by the time we get to Wednesday night. The showers and thunderstorms are likely Thursday and Friday and Saturday as well. You'll see the temperatures are staying below the 90-degree mark. However, we are going to see possibilities for a lot of rainfall rolling through this week, so there may not be much as far as dry days left, at least for the next 5 days or so. Expect to see a lot of rainfall for the next few days across northeast Arkansas. Hopefully, we will not be so out of control on the flash flooding situation, especially with some of the videos we saw that came in last week. It's 89 degrees, mostly cloudy skies in Jonesboro right now.
Family Medical Clinic of Walnut Ridge and Bono are your neighborhood healthcare providers, and we're now accepting new patients. We know you have a tight schedule, so we're here 6 days a week at both locations from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. In Walnut Ridge, stop by 1045 West Main Street or call us to make an appointment, 886-8300. In Bono, we're on Highway 63 North or call 930-9990. Walnut Ridge Family Medical Clinic and Bono Family Medical Clinic, here for you when you need us.
So relatively speaking, it was a slow news day across northeast Arkansas today. We didn't have a whole lot of big developments, at least coming down the pike in this newsroom. Maybe some others will be able to prove us wrong on that. But we did want to let you know about a very important national news story that's going to be making a lot of waves, especially starting today. If you haven't visited the Washington Post lately, great website, great news outlet, and, well, it's the news outlet that broke Watergate. And one of the reporters that broke Watergate was Bob Woodward. You may remember him. The book and the movie, All the President's Men, well, that was written by him. Bob Woodward is now also publishing a new book in relation to the Trump presidency. It is called Fear. And the book is detailing what's called a nervous breakdown of the Trump presidency. And for some folks, of course, they're going to look at that and say it's fake news, and understandably so. However, for those of you who do want to follow the journalistic take on this presidency and the national media and news and such, it's going to be a very interesting book. And there's, as a matter of fact, at WashingtonPost.com, there is an interview which is right here that you can listen to. It's a taped, with permission, a conversation between Woodward and Trump, and it involves Trump basically learning that this book is about to be negative. Because on August 14th, Donald Trump actually got back in touch with Bob Woodward. He'd been trying to interview him for months, but had no luck until the manuscript for the book was finished, and then the president called him back. Whatever the president spoke with Woodward in that conversation, you can tell they know each other, and the president has a lot of respect for Woodward, but you can also tell by the beginning of the conversation all the way to the end, the tone's changed just a little bit. It's interesting stuff. We want to let you know that's interesting news to let you know about. We also want to keep you up to date with what's going on all around. Looking in chat, I see Cindy asking a question about a woman that's missing. We did do a story earlier about a missing woman. However, I will check into what you're talking about and see if I can find out more about that. Not exactly sure what the story is on that just yet. We appreciate everybody for joining us on NEA Report today. Thank you all for liking, for sharing, and of course for supporting our project. We greatly appreciate it. We depend on the kindness of our viewers to keep existing. If you didn't see it earlier, this is what the forecast looks like. It's a lot of rain chances that are lasting in the forecast for the rest of the week. Starting tomorrow, going throughout Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, expect to see a lot of those. For Cindy in chat, who just made mention of something, going to be checking into what you're talking about next. I may even be reaching out to you. And for everybody else, thank you for watching NEA Report. We're back tomorrow with more news from Northeast Arkansas. We may even be back tonight. If breaking news breaks out, that's when we'll break in. Have a great night.